I want to start out by saying I'm sorry it has been so long since there has been any Mini 4-wheel drive content on the channel or anything updated on the dedicated Sparkuus Team Racing channel. This will go there too. There haven't been any races. It's obvious why. Previously, I made a how-to video about the basic technique for making my homemade Mini 4-wheel drive cardboard track. Did I say the adjectives in the right order? Whatever. I got a request recently for exact dimensions, and I thought, well, yeah, why not? Keep in mind, the exact dimensions of my track will only work if you're using the same thickness of cardboard. If it's different, you're gonna have to make some small changes. Just do a bit of math. It's not that hard. Now, we'll start out with the most important dimensions. These are the ones that, it doesn't matter the size of the cardboard, you have to get this right if you want your track to be authentic, or at least as close to authentic as possible when using cardboard. The track should be 11.5 centimeters wide across all of them. Doesn't matter if you make a 2-lane, a 3-lane, a 5-lane, go nuts, make as many lanes as you want, but they all have to be 11.5 centimeters wide. And the walls have to be 5 centimeters height from the floor of the track, not from the back of the base. It should be 5 from the inside measurement, so it'll become like 5 point whatever the width of your cardboard is. Now, this is just the long straight piece. If you bought an actual Tamiya track, it would be half this length. This would be 2 pieces, and I just made it in one because it was, well, it was less cutting. Although sometimes I wish I had made it in half and it'd be easier to store. I could still cut this in half, it's just not gonna be so clean. Let's go from the bottom. Ow! Let's go from the bottom and not hurt myself. This track length is 162 centimeters. So if you made it in the half lengths, they'd be 81 centimeters each. Was it supposed to be 80? I'm not sure if they were supposed to be 80 each for 160, but this is 162. All I did was download a picture of a track, put it into my image editor, and then measured pixels and converted those into centimeters, and I got, I guess, 162. So this is 162 tall and 11.5 times 3 plus the width of the cardboard to give me 37 point, looks like 3 centimeters. The cardboard I used is this 5 ply, I don't know what you want to call it. 3 flat layers of cardboard and 2 corrugated layers, one bigger than the other, maybe 8 millimeters, 8 millimeters thick. 4 times 8, 3.2 plus that'd be 38 point, what did I say? 38 point, this is 37.2. Does my math hold up? Yeah, it looks about right. 162 long, 37.2 wide, the main straightaway. Cut it in half if you want. The next piece is the changeover. This is the hardest one to make. 2 of the dimensions are the same. Same length, 162, same width, 37.2. Double check that, 37.4. That's pretty close. Same 11.5 here, same 5 centimeters here. The part that gets interesting is the changeover itself. The changeover area, the distance between the changeover, where the changeover starts here to the changeover finishes here, that's a fairly important measurement. It's kind of hard. Looks to be about 84.5 centimeters. I guess the easier thing to do would be to measure down from the end. From the end, it is 38 centimeters. Well, that says 37. Oh yeah, about 37 centimeters to where the changeover begins. And so it'll be the same on the other end because there really is no direction to this. Either way it can be forward or backward, depends on where you stick it in. So 37, 38, 30, this one says 38. Did I say 37 on the other side? 37, 38, you figure it out. If it's not exact, it's not gonna break the bank. It's not gonna destroy the whole project, right? Ooh, dusty. Haven't used this in a while. I guess that's the only real measurement you need there where to make that. The wall is still gonna be 5 centimeters. You've got to make the bridge and then figure out the shape of the wall. The only thing I would suggest is that here, I did not make this quite high enough. I mean, it is up above the 5 centimeter wall. There is a slight gap of about a little bit under 1 centimeter between the other walls and the bottom of the bridge. I should have put another maybe centimeter in there, made the bridge a little bit higher. Most cars are fine, but my son has this pickup truck Mini 4-wheel drive car, the Sunny something or other, I can't think of the name at the moment, and it can get stuck under there. Usually makes it through if it has enough speed. If the batteries are low, it can get stuck. So that's a concern. If I were to remake it, I would make that slightly higher. I think that's all the measurement we need there. Ooh, gotta clean this thing. I'm gonna sneeze later. The last is the curve. This again would normally be 2 pieces. I guess the measurement you really want to have would be the size of the square that I made this out of. I figured out how wide it had to be by measuring the width of the full track picture. It got me the diameter of the circle, and so I figured out how big they should be together, and then I did some calculation off of that. Well, I can tell you this is going to be the same, 37.5. On any point when you're going straight across the track, it should be 37. It wasn't a half, it was 37.2 or something like that. This is coming out to about 38, so it's pretty close. So how big would that be? So I set it on the floor, got it to 90 degrees, measured from where the corner would have been to the edge, and it gets me 73.5. So if you have a 73.5 centimeter square piece of cardboard, well, 4 of them actually, you measure from the inside to, well, you go right to the edge. 37.5, 73.5. What did I say? 73.5. And then measure all along there, 73.5. And then I measured the width of the cardboard and drew another circle. And then I measured now another 11.5 centimeters down, drew another circle. I didn't have a compass that big. I just measured, and drew dots, and then drew it freehand to make the curve. And I think I did a pretty good job. From 73.5 down to whatever you get to here, minus 37.2, you draw your circles, cut it out, and then paste along. You don't really have to measure the length of this to know how long the wall is going to be. You just start putting the piece in, and if you don't have a long enough piece, like here, it looks like, oh no, that's a rip. If you have a long enough piece, you don't do it in one piece is great. If you have to finish part way and stick on another piece, no big deal. You glue them together, you tape them together, it's all good. So that will give you a track with a width from one side to the other, this full size, of 147 centimeters, and a total length, including both curves, of 3.19 meters, 319 centimeters. It's pretty long. It just fits in our living room with the couches there. If we took the couches out, we could fit a little bit more track. Nowhere to put the couches. Actually, I haven't tried to put the track in since we got the new couch. I'm not sure if it still fits. Might have to make some modifications. Those are the dimensions of my track with the 5-ply, 5-layer cardboard. A different cardboard will get you slightly different measurements. Hopefully that helps. I will write down these measurements and put them in the doobly-doo just in case you didn't have a pencil and paper handy or notepad open on the computer to type them in as we went through. So you can use my exact dimensions if you have the right cardboard, but you don't have to. Just do a little bit of math, make it up, and definitely send me a link or a picture or a video of any tracks you make, because I love seeing them. I have a few, actually. Yeah, a few people did send me some. Why don't we take a look right now? Those are fantastic. And if you do one, please send me a picture, a video. I'd love to see it. Until next time, which hopefully is not too long, I have a few add-ons for this planned. Enjoy your racing. Does that sound about right? Same length, same width. Why is there a screw in here? I must have put it down on top of a screw. Okay, that's a computer screw. Ow. I want to start by saying I am sorry it has been so long since there has been any micro. I want to start by, am I not level? I am not level. Apparently I want to start out by saying I'm not level. Better. I want to start out by saying I'm sorry it has been so long since there has been any new, I want to start by saying,